We're talking to the players about their experience in Game 7s. Can you apply your experience as a coach and maybe hope for the better that it works toward a victory tomorrow night?
Well, obviously, I think the first thing is it's a real opportunity to embrace being in them, and I've been on both sides of them, and obviously it's a lot more fun when you win and you get to advance. Getting started on time is always important in Game 7, and so you want to be, come out loose and driving, ready to jump and execute early and get on top of the other team. Our opportunity here is we've crawled our way back to be in the series, to have Boston, who I think is a real good team in the league. I think we're a real good team in the league in a best of one. I don't think you could be in a better situation, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And everything about it, we've talked a ton about this, is you want to be players, you want to be coach, you want to be management, you want that is known for getting it done. And in order to do that, you got to get it done. So it should be a lot of fun. Let's embrace it.
And Game 7s are so hyped up and sensationalized, but as players and coaches, do they feel a lot different? What makes them special inside this room?
I don't know. It's, because you're a kid playing outside road hockey, it's the 7th game and you're scoring a winning goal in overtime. That's just the way it was your whole life. I think, no one else in hockey is playing right now. They're all stopping to watch, and so that's always 7. But I think just the opportunity, you get to go on, and I think there's obviously a lot on the line that way. We'd like to play in the next round. Boston wants to play in the next round. Something's got to give. So, we're excited for the opportunity and enjoy the rest of today and be ready tomorrow.
For the young guys who have never been in a Game 7, what's kind of the message or the approach that you want to see to them?
Yeah, just as the series goes on and as the playoffs goes on, the game's dummied down. And what I mean by that, it's just simplified, and so simple plays and spend as much time in the offensive zone as you possibly can is what you want to do. So little things like winning face-offs and taking care of the puck are so important. So execution in D-zone, being heavy in the offensive zone. So what we're going to ask of each guy is just to do their individual part. So know your job and do it. And this might be boring to you, but it's the facts. Just do your job and we'll be fine.
How well has Connor Brown been doing his job?
Well, that Brown cow was unbelievable yesterday. He worked and competed. That's the other thing I think what you're seeing in the playoffs is skill's a wonderful thing, but if you put your work ethic first, your skill really comes out. I think that's where you see in the Bergeron line is because of that guy like Brownie, that showed the whole playoffs, guy like Hyman, it shows if you're competitive, it shows.
Do you buy into the notion, Coach, that the team is playing looser now, having won a couple of games, or is that something that...
Oh no, I think I don't know if it's loose or if it's just called confidence. When the National Hockey League, anytime it's not going your way, you got to dig your way back. I think because we had a foundation of confidence and think we're a good team, we were able to do that. Without that, it had just been done. So I think that's positive. Now, in saying that, she's a brand new slate. Here you go, and the puck's going to get dropped, and who's going to execute early and get on top of the other team? I think that's one of the keys in Game 7 for me. I think our guys are. Well, I know we're excited. Should be fun.
Does it just come down to anything other than execution tomorrow night?
Well, a little determination wouldn't hurt it either. But the bottom line is you got to execute. You got to make the plays. You got to take care of the puck. When you get your opportunity in the power play, you want to make it count. When you get your opportunity at the net to bang it in. In front of your net, be hard. Don't let them bang pucks in. So, it's pretty simple, actually. You just got to do it.
If you think back to the end of February and the decisions made then, what has it meant to have Buchanan as an option for you in this series?
Well, it's done a lot for us, obviously. Now, if Naz hadn't been hurt, we might not have done any of this stuff. Naz got hurt and Puck's playing, or not hurt, got suspended. So if Naz gets suspended, so then we've gone this way. He's done a real nice job. But Marleau and Marner have been, as good a forwards as you can have in this series. And put Puck in there. They've done a nice job for us. They got to do it again. Now, we're not going to get last change. And so we'll see what adjustments we make to make that better for us. But he's been real good. But I think our veteran guys, when you look at what Patty Marleau's done for us and Ron Hainsey's done for us, those are unbelievable acquisitions by Lou this summer to improve our team. And, what's interesting is you go through kind of like in the same spot we were last year during the first round, and yet our team's way better than last year we're still just in the first round, though. So, you know, to show that we've taken a step, we'd like to win tomorrow.
Is Komarov an option for tomorrow?
You know, I talked to Leo after the game. I talked to him again today. He's now in a position he could go. My big question is it's going fast out there. You haven't played. So I got to make a decision, and I'm sure I'll have that done by tomorrow morning.
This is an off topic. Do you have a thought on your old colleague, Bill Peters, getting the job in Calgary and his development as a head coach in the last few years?
Well, they hired a real good coach. They're lucky to have him, I can tell you that. So my end coach knows what he's doing, knows how to talk to people, gets most of the people's teams play right. Yeah, I think they're fortunate to have him.
Have you seen something different from Nylander playing with Kadri over these last 2 games? Have you seen more from him?
Well, I thought Willie had his most competitive game last night. I thought Willie got his confidence back, was forechecking, was tracking, was banging people, was going to Lynette. That's good for us, you know, because it's hard out there. There's no room. You got to make your own room. You got to compete for your own room, and you know, I thought he did that last night.
Last year against Washington, it was pretty even. Like, you guys were in that series right from the start. This series it's been such a long series in terms of how the games have been played.
Right.
What have you liked about what's improved from your team from game 1 all the way through to where you're at now?
Well, we were no good, and you know, you look at it, we had a lot of players at the start that are good players for us that weren't very good, and they slapped us around. Now, I thought our game 2 was way better than the score, but that's life. But I mean, none of that really matters now. It's here we are. I think our guys are feeling good, and we have an opportunity. Yeah, what do you, sir? You seem to be at the back, and you have a question.
Yeah. Are you concerned about Austin on faceoffs?
No. No, but he lost the face-off yesterday, and they shot it in the net. So that's always a concern, but we can do a better job in the face-offs all around. We have to. How you manage the face-offs is important too. Both players' sticks are supposed to go down, and it's supposed to be stopped for a second. They're supposed to go down. So sometimes people get away with things that probably weren't legal, like on that goal, but that's part of the game. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, right?
Sometimes you use Willie there, sometimes you use...
Oh no, I always use the guy on the strong side, the best I can, just because the stats just show you're better on your strong side, so that's what we do.
How encouraged were you by Zaitsev's play last night?
I thought Zaitsev was... See, I'm never in the pool. That's not the Zaitsev fan, that's just the people on the outside, you know, so we think he's ultra competitive. You know, some nights it doesn't go as good. For the D, where if they're all over you, it's hard to make plays. I thought Z did a real good job. The game before, the first shift of the game in Boston, the puck was rimmed. It was a dirty rim. The guy was right on top, and he'd come back, take it off the wall, popped it in the middle. That just sends a message to the whole team, hey, we're fine here, just relax. It's important for our D to execute. Obviously, he's a big part of things.